Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, a divine messenger, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in everyone. So this is going to be my my reading on divine anger. Okay, it came across when I was channeling in the last reading, but I feel I didn't give that one justice because I was kind of in this venting energy. I was feeling the divine's anger, but I was also venting and talking about certain things that were on my mind. So I wanted this one to be more into the cards, right? So you might, if you feel guided to that one, you can take a look. But basically the only message came out was that there's divine anger and a betrayal, 7 of Swords to the 2 of Cups, of somebody close to you, right? So that's pretty much everything that came out in that reading, but we're going to find out more. And I felt guided to this deck, and when I'm guided to specific decks, a lot of times there's certain cards or frequencies that are going to come out because each of these cards are coded with frequencies, right? So I was guided to this deck today, so I'm curious to see. I want to see which specific card or frequency or why this deck. I think I can tell already. I think this deck has got the red ribbons in it, about a soulmate being bound to. Let's see. Well, we'll see if it comes out, or the ribbons of fate or something like that. Well, that's what they were showing me, but we'll see. The Fool's coming out with the 7, the 8 of Pentacles. There's a new beginning in some sort of work collaboration or divine. Maybe there's like divine work, because I'm picking up this heavily energy of divine, you know, that's what I feel like. The divine rage could be more so that somebody got in the way of somebody's work. Because, you know, in the last reading, I was talking a lot about work, and I was talking a lot about my frustrations with the job force matrix and how I shouldn't even have been in it because it derailed me from the divine work that I was doing. So there's something about that. Like I said, there's this divine anger and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see, and look at how significant this is. That snake is wound up all around the wheel. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, Spirit, that's it. That's what it is you see the snake? There's been a snake in your, that has been tying up your Wheel of Fortune. Like, you know, what are snakes? Like hidden enemies? Like something's been like jamming up your gears. Look at all those gears jammed up. Like something has been jamming you up. That's why divine is mad, because it's like this was like fated for you. This was like part of your destiny, but a snake got in there. A snake got into your destiny. Wow, Spirit. Yeah, look, the 10 of Pentacles and Judgment. I told you, divine is like, oh no. No. You're not stopping somebody from getting their destiny. Divine's handling this snake, okay? The whole time there's an Empress here on the bottom. This has to do with an Empress. You'll know if this is your reading, if you're this Empress. But you know what? For some of you, this situation forged you into an Empress. That's why it was allowed to happen. But you know what I mean? Like, everything is recorded. Everything. And everything has to be made right. But that's what I mean. Judgment is being called. And look at these two. They look like twin angels. Judgment's being called on the situation. They're not even in a boat, are they? What are they in this? Wow, they're coming out of the ground. And there's a child. They're crawling out of the ground. Somebody could have tried to sacrifice like a child, or that's not for everybody. These two lovers are like a resurrection. I'm getting here. Whoa, I'm getting like resurrection. There's a child. They're coming out of the grave. Wow. The 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. Yeah, right next to the 7 of Swords. See, and somebody's not done. Somebody's still plotting. So that's why divine is so mad. Somebody is still plotting. And look at this. You see the eyes in the sky on top of the 7 of Swords? Like everything is being seen. Everything. That's why divine is, okay. Yeah, see? 3 of Cups. 7 of Swords was right on top of this 3 of Cups. You know, the Three of Cups is about celebration and union and coming together. But there was fake. Somebody was lying, deceiving. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know why I feel to put them back and find out. Sometimes I feel to clear the energy putting it back in the deck. Maybe because I don't want to have it out too long. Let's see. Let's find out more of the story. Let's see. Alright, Spirit. Knight of Swords in the Tower. Okay. Wow. There's a tower moment that is happening fast. And that's when you know Divine be striking towers down too, when they happen fast and abruptly. Okay. It's an Emperor. Four of Pentacles. An Emperor's got you. No. There's an Emperor that is holding on to you. Look, Death card. Okay, so there's an ending now. Maybe with the King of Wands figure. Look, King of Wands right to the King of Pentacles. There's a Five of Cups. A Three of Pentacles between them. There's some sort of ending that's going on with one of these, and there's a collaboration. Some sort of collaboration I feel is going to cause an ending. And it could be swift movement with this Emperor coming in. Ten of Cups. I'm getting soul family energy. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's find out some more. Gosh, it just got so beautiful. You know, the rain has stopped now in this reading. In the last reading, I was talking about it was raining. The negative ions were charged in the air, which, you know, it really calms things down. But it's like the calm after the storm. You don't often feel it while it's happening, but it's like now it's so beautiful. You know, the sun is shining just a little bit. You know, the sun's coming out, the storm, it's like the clearing has happened. The moon is here. Look, you don't see this. Like, it's being hidden from you. What? It's Four of Wands and Temperance. What? This is beautiful. You don't see this. This is what's hidden. This had to been hidden to get brought in because so it wouldn't be attacked. It was protected. The angels are bringing this in. Angels love to do that, you know, to bring things in and surprise you. There's like a surprise here. Yeah, Divine knows how to handle things, right? But see, you know, they record everything, and it's like for everything that was done wrong, it needs to be made right. So maybe that's what's been taking longer to make more things right. Yeah, look, I told you there's something about the red ribbons. Look, it's on the Lovers. I couldn't remember which card had it. But do you see those ribbons? Like, you're tied to your lover. Like, this is a lover that, like, you were destined to be for. Like, there's the red ribbon theory or whatever. I forget what it's called, but it's like you have a red ribbon tied to you and your lover. And yeah, there might have been a lot of things getting in the way. All right. Look at these. Look at on Temperance and the angels. I feel the angels have been having to untie things that have been binding themselves to your ribbons or whatever, or getting in the way. But it's like, I think you knew. I think you knew. You could probably feel each other's energy. Like, you knew that you were destined for something. The angels are bringing this in. Wow, the red ribbons of fate. Look, and the arrows are pointing at them. Like, Cupid arrows are both pointing at her. Yeah, see, and there's an angel. See how the angel's bringing this into these lovers and those arrows? Like, for some of you, you could feel like Cupid has struck you. You know what I mean? Or something like that. You both getting struck. Like, this is like love struck. You both are going to feel like you were struck by love. Like, you know, like, I say that, like, your soulmate, when they come in, like, you know, when you're in alignment with like a true soulmate, is they feel like home to you and they feel comfortable. And I used to say that when you feel that feeling of like anxiety and butterflies and nervousness, like if you feel like you have to constantly like keep changing your clothes and your outfits just to prepare for a date and things like that, that's really telling you that like you feel uncomfortable. So it's really like not a good energetic chemistry interaction. Like it's really letting you know that like that nervousness or whatever, that's really like your hold on baby, it's really like your red flags and like your warning that like that's not supposed to be or whatever. So I always say that when you feel calm, that's why sometimes like you may overlook a soulmate or a lover, or they may be like a friend, but then all of a sudden you're just like, what is this though? Like 8 girls, like it's so beautiful. That's why like the best love connections, like they come in by surprise, or it's like something you might be friends first and then you're just like, what is this? Okay. But anyway, what I'm getting with this is I'm getting both. Like this is something where it's like you're going to feel that home feeling, but you're going to also feel that excitement feeling, but it's like you're not going to feel it where you felt it before, where you felt like the butterflies and stuff and you feel it like in your stomach and in your lower chakra systems. Like you're going to feel this in your heart. This is like heart flutters. And like, so this is what I mean. Like some of you're going to feel feelings that you never felt before. And this is like, cause this is like an ancient love. Like you guys were destined, and this is like past life lovers coming back together. So that feeling it's that home feeling is like that remembrance, right? But then the love and the exciting and there's so much love. This is so beautiful. So that's what I mean. Like you're going to feel love struck. So this could look like love at first sight. I don't know if you've, I don't know, maybe this is like happening with the first kiss, like they're kissing one another, or the first time that you get close to one another, because I don't know if you've already like previewed each other, if you've already connected or aligned, because sometimes you might not know, because there's something about a surprise, or something serendipitous or whatever, or fated, like there could be some sort of fated meeting or something like that. That's why it's like you will align. Things may get in the way or whatever, but the angels are bringing this in. Like you will be aligned. You guys are tied to one another. Like you will. That's why it's like you can meet like your lovers and things like that, like at the grocery store. You could get rerouted, go to like the wrong location or something like that, and you know what I mean? Or I don't know. So there's something about that. Like you're going. Well, look, I'm holding my Starbucks coffee cup. Maybe it's like you're gonna meet at Starbucks or something like that and getting a drink, right? It's interesting. I said grocery store too. For I don't know. It's a collective reading. Take it every if else fitting, and just be open. I don't know. Or it doesn't even have to be like that. It could literally be. What else? They're aligning something. You're protected. She's holding 2 more arrows too. You say you guys are like wrapped up in those binds. And the ties. And the angels too. Like you're gonna feel so protected. The angels are protecting this union. The angels are protecting this union. You've got guardian angels. Oh my gosh. I love this. I never noticed these, the heart, the angel. I overlooked it before when I used this deck. And I haven't used this deck in a couple years. And I was guided to it. So, that's beautiful. All right, let's see if there's any more cards that want to come out with this. Any more messages, Spirit? What do I have minute-wise? Okay, I've got like 5 minutes left. Oh my gosh, yeah, look. Oh, it's the Ace of Cups. Why I'm seeing that too is the 8 of Swords came out reversed. So whatever you were trapped and stuck in, yeah, and in this deck, she wasn't escaping. Like, I'm going to hold it upright to show it to you. Okay, some of the 8 of Swords you see where it looks like things are loosely tied. They could grab one of the swords and cut themselves free. If you look at this card, no, man. She ain't cutting herself free. Yeah, she got all those sores right there, but she is literally tied up tight. Her dress is popping. Her legs are all tight. Her arms are bound. She's chained. She's got a blindfold. Like, she's in some water. She, like, drowning. She feels like she knows she's in water, so even if she was to get herself out, like, this is somebody that was, like, really trapped. Okay. Not no more. Eight of Swords, baby. Not no more. Look, the red ribbons on the Hierophant as well. See, this is a divine contract. Oh my gosh. You know, and seeing the twin, like, for some of you, you could have been dealing with, like, a false twin. Because there's a lot, like, I mean, it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't even matter, because this could be a higher level lover, a kingdom spouse as well, too. You know, it's funny. I remember a reader once was explaining how kingdom spouses, they're like karmic past life lovers that, like, you married in past lives and then they carry over. That Dawn scrap metal. What was that about? Dawn's. And okay, I'm getting distracted. So, and it was meant to. It was meant to distract me to see that truck go by with those guys in it. Okay, anyway. The karmic reader, right? That was explaining that, like, if you married somebody in a past life and you know, so you were married in a past life, in this lifetime they still feel as though you're bound to them. They feel like they're your, you know what I mean? So they, and if they have like an entity attached to them, then they really feel like they control you or whatever. I mean, I get how that could be perceived, but so it kind of messed the way that I felt about kingdom spouses and things like that. You know, but there are different types and things of twin flames, so you can't really get tied up in the label. But for some of you, like, this is like your counterpart. For some of you, it was a catalyst. Maybe for some of you, like, I was getting something about contracts being taken away, and for some, that could have happened. But either way, like, I don't know, though. There's something, I mean, I know I've given out in some readings, but this reading, there's something very powerful with the red ribbons of fate. Like, you were always destined. It was like energetically. To me, this is someone, like, you've had a feeling about this person for quite some time. You have felt this person's energy before. And you were in separation. Like, you have found each other. These are two lovers that have found each other, that were always destined to find each other. However it happened because you have these ribbons tied to you. And you might have had spirit just helping clear the way. That's why I could feel as though spirit's been bringing this in, because they've been doing a lot of work. All these, I don't even know, what is it? They're having to mix these cups amongst having their arms tied up. Wow, that's how beautiful this is. They were like, no, you know, the angels are even tied up in this, but they are still spinning these cups for you. Your spiritual team worked very hard, very hard. This is a very, very powerful union. Why else would it be under so much attack? I'm almost out of time. I have 1929 available in this reading, and I'm at 1824. Whoa. All right. Let's see. So I got 1 minute exactly. 1829. Let's see if there's any more cards that need to come out in this reading. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups right here. Oh my gosh. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not. Why not? My content is free over here. You energetically aligns with me. And yeah, I'm telling you right now, this might be everybody's reading, but it's very beautiful. Watching it helps anchor the frequency, allows others to feel it. Interact with me. Comment below. Even if you're just commenting emojis and things like that, I feel that energy. All right, let's see. Any other cards? Spirit. The Knight of Coins, the Eight of Wands, fast movement, Page of Coins. Look, here's the Empress out with the Three of the Swords, the Four of Swords. Oh my gosh. An Empress healed. She healed. That also allowed Spirit to be able to come through. She healed. She healed something. She healed some sort of pain within, which allowed Spirit to be able to come in. Because you have to help raise the vibration. It's almost like I'm getting like an extraction. Like she had to raise her vibration to be able to be found, to be illuminated.